niggas? It's your boy Djfappademiks, and today I'm coming to y'all with another one. So, as you know, we going through a corona crisis right now. Businesses is closed, states is closed, everybody should be staying in their house, wearing a mask, whatever the fuck else they tell you to do, just do it, okay? Now, there are some states that don't want to follow the federal government's cue, and they're trying to open up businesses again, overruling Supreme Court decisions and whatnot and shit like that. Anyways, these are stupid individuals, right? Because they are as a risk millions of people getting the corona and thousands of people dying, as opposed to just waiting a couple more months or some shit like that until this whole situation is sorted out. You know, we can improve testing and find a fucking vaccine, which we have yet still to do. Anyways, there is one state. This is a fairly recent event. Wisconsin just opened up. Wisconsin opened up after they overturned a court decision, okay? The state, it was like a voting situation. It was 4-3, and they decided to reopen up businesses. They're always talking about community, support local shops and mom and pop stores and all this bullshit, bollocks, right? Let me tell you something about proprietorships and partnerships, which are mostly these small, not retail, but these small restaurants and mom and pop stores, and they fail 80% of the time. They only generate 20% revenue for the entire whole of the United States of America, okay? So I would like to do with all of them and just keep it retail, okay? You can get a job at a retail place and you won't incur debt like these proprietorships and failing partnerships, pieces of trash, right? Corporations, on the other hand, they generate 80% of the total GDP in this fucking country, and there are only 20%. They comprise 20% of entities, okay? Corporations. I'm talking about the ones traded on the national exchanges, you know, the Walmarts, the Targets, the Amazons, all these public companies, not these small mom and pop stores. But anyways, going back to the story. Wisconsin decides to open up, and this was on Wednesday. That's when they first decided to open up, and these motherfuckers set a record for the highest number of corona cases discovered in a day. I think it was 538 individuals, and then on that same day 16 people died. So they set a record. The point of this story is that maybe you should stay in your fucking house. Maybe you should wear a fucking mask. These individuals were not wearing masks. There was some quote. It was a nurse. She had a toddler at home. She's a full-time nurse, and she had the nerve to say that it's been really stressful. That she can't go out to bars, alcohol, all these fucking drunks, and chill with family and friends.
Here at Lemansky's Pub, the neon sign says it's open and more than a dozen people are already inside. But before they enter, they're welcome to this sign on the front door that says, please sanitize your hands upon entering and remain 2 bar stools apart unless you're from the same household. Inside Lemansky's Pub, drinks are pouring and patrons are enjoying the company of longtime friends. For customer Katie Kowski, it's a much-needed stress relief.
I have a toddler at home and I'm a full-time nurse, so it's been very stressful and hard to not be able to go out and be with my friends and family at the bars.
Owner Kathy Gady says she reopened right after she learned about the state Supreme Court's ruling striking down the state's safer at home order.
And then I just waited for the Tavern League to send out information, and as soon as we got that, I mean, it was awesome.
Gady says she's reminding patrons to keep a social distance while limiting capacity to 1/3 the bar can hold. Kowski says she doesn't have any concerns.
Very few people in here are wearing masks.
Yep.
Are you concerned about possibly getting coronavirus from being inside of a bar tonight?
No, I don't think that the risk presents any higher than me going to a grocery store.
First of all, if you got a toddler at home, bitch, and you a full-time nurse, by the way, okay, so you dealing with patients all the time, why the fuck would you want to get in close proximity with friends and family that could be infected, or go to bars that could be infected without wearing a fucking mask, bitch? Don't you care about your toddler? Hmm? Why the fuck you doing this? And you built like the small head dude from Beetlejuice. It looked like you been eating 24/7. You a full-time glutton, not a full-time nurse. Leaving your kid at home. What the fuck? You think you need any more alcohol calorie consumption in your body? Have you seen yourself? You built like a meat avalanche out here. Built like an Egyptian pyramid. And you going to restaurants? First of all, I'm not going anywhere near a fucking restaurant where somebody is cooking my food. I have to order the food. I'm not doing that. I'm cooking all my food at home during this coronavirus. Why the fuck are you going to a restaurant, risking your life? It started in food, as they say, right? And then you gonna go and eat some food that's probably contaminated. And if you eating the food with silverware, that's probably contaminated. And you don't even know. Regular restaurants before Corona, they were doing all types of fucked up shit. So imagine what's Corona now. You got people spitting on food. You got people coughing on food, sneezing on food. So take that with a restaurant and just amplify that during these Corona times. Okay, people actually regress. Okay, when it comes to being careful. They don't put on gloves. They don't sanitize. They skip all that shit bullshit, and they just say YOLO, and that's how they roll, baby. So that's the times that we living in. So take a cue from Wisconsin states and do the fucking opposite, okay? Implement a curfew, shut down at a certain time if you are like a retail store, or if you're just selling food to be cooked at home, that's fine, okay? If you a restaurant, shut the fuck up and just close, okay? And people, wear your masks, sanitize your hands, and stay away from restaurants and bars and shit like that, and just stay at home, okay? Just handle it. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Isolation is not that big of a deal for your life, so stay at home. Anyways, that's all I got to say about the subject. Like, subscribe, share, peasants, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.